Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. So, today we are on episode 89, believe it or not, 89. So, 89 members of the community that have interviewed. So, today our guest is Daxy Belaca-ol Espiritu. So, we're going to learn. I changed a little bit of the layout compared to my previous live interview. So, this one we're gonna really get to know Daxy. So I'm gonna ask her a lot of questions. There's gonna be short answers that she's gonna be giving us. So you get to know her and you get to know her journey, and why she decided to start her online business. So, but before we dive into our topic, let me introduce myself. For those who doesn't know me, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing here in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today. And like I mentioned, today we're going to be interviewing Daxy. So, welcome everyone to another episode of Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. So, today we are joined by an incredible woman whose story is one of courage, perseverance, family, and personal growth. Our guest, Daxy, is a wife, a proud mother of four, someone who spent many years working overseas before building a life in Canada, and a woman who continues to embrace growth while balancing family, career, and new opportunities. So, today we're going to learn about the experiences that shape her, the challenges she overcame, and the lessons she learned along the way, and what keeps her moving forward. So, please help me welcome Daxy. Hi, Daxy. Thank you for coming.
Hello, good morning to everyone. And I'm honored and happy to have you as your 89th episode, Sandy.
Thank you so much, Daxy. Okay, so let's not waste some time and let's dive into the questions. So, our interview today is going to be divided by four segments. So, the first segment it was going to be about her story, and the second segment is going to be about the resilience through challenges. The third one about family, career, and growth. And the last one, new possibilities. So, oh, we have another one, sorry. And inspiration for the audience. There you go. All right, so let's dive in with our first question. So, your first question, Daxi. For those meeting you for the first time, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your family?
Okay. Yes, my name is Maros Marie Espiritu, alias Daxi. I am originally from Iloilo, Philippines, a wife, a proud of mother of four, sorry, a healthcare worker. Prior for that, I'm a former RN in the Philippines as well in Jeddah, KSA for 12 years and entrepreneur living here in British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you, Daxi. Okay, so let's move on to our second question. So, our second question for you is, you spent many years working in Jeddah before moving into new chapter of life in Canada. So, what motivated those transitions?
That's a good question. My goal was to create better opportunities for my family. After working as a nurse in Saudi Arabia for 12 years, I moved to Canada to build a brighter and eventually reunite my family.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the next question is, looking back at what were some of the biggest challenges you faced during those years away from home? So I think a lot
Being
of, sorry, go ahead.
being away from my family was the hardest part. Missing important milestones and family celebrations taught me sacrifice, resilience, and perseverance.
Thank you. And we do have a emoji from Bismana Fabian. He also say hi. So hi Bismana. Thank you for your comment and thank you for watching and thank you for the emoji. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So was there a specific moment in your life when you realized you wanted something different for your future?
Yes, I love healthcare. I realized I wanted more flexibility, an option for my future while continuing to serve others.
Thank you. So now we're going to be moving to the segment number 2, which is resilience through challenges. So here's the question for you. So every successful journey has obstacles. What has been one of the toughest seasons you had to overcome?
Starting over a new country was one of the toughest seasons of my life. I had to adapt to a new culture, rebuild my career, and work toward bringing my family together.
Thank you, Daxi. So here's the next question for you. How did you stay strong during difficult moments when things didn't go as planned?
Well, I rely on my faith, stay focused on my goals, and reminded myself why I started. Taking one step at a time helped me keep moving forward.
Thank you, Daxi. Okay, so and the next question is, um, what role has faith, well, you mentioned a little bit of that, mindset or personal belief play in helping you navigate life's challenges?
So faith has always been my foundation. It gives me strength, hope, and confidence during difficult seasons of my life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so was there a lesson from a setback that eventually became one of your greatest strengths?
Yes, I learned that setbacks are temporary and often prepare us for something greater. They help me become more resilient and adaptable. Mm,
Thank you,
that's it.
Daxi. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to segment 3. So we're gonna be talking about family, career, and growth. Um, so here's a question for you. So, as a wife, mother of four, healthcare worker, and entrepreneur, balance is something many people struggle with. So, how have you managed these different roles?
Okay. I focus on my priorities, time management, and consistency. I don't aim for perfectionist. I simply do my best each day.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the next question for you. So this one is about motherhood. So, what has motherhood taught you about leadership and resilience?
Yes, motherhood taught me patience, sacrifice, and leading by example. It showed me how to stay strong even during challenging times.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the next one for you is, what sacrifices have you made along the way that people may not see from the outside?
Oh, there were many long work hours, missed family occasions, and moments of uncertainty. Those sacrifices were made me to create a better future for my family.
Okay, thank you so much. And I think we do have a comment here. So it's a comment from Mia. She said, congrats. So thank you, Mia. Thank you for your comment. And thank you for watching.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so the next question is, how has your definition of success changed over the years? And we were talking about this earlier now in another live.
So success used to mean financially stability. Today, success means having time for family, peace of mind, and good health, and the ability to help others.
Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about going to the segment 4, which is new possibilities. So the first question for you is, what inspired you to explore entrepreneurship and personal growth outside of your traditional career?
I wanted to continue learning and growing while creating additional opportunities for my future. I believe there was more I could achieve behind my traditional career.
Thank you so much, Daxin. I think we do have another comment. Yeah, it's from Connie. Commodore. She say hi, Sandy and Daxi. Thank you, Connie. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. Okay, so the next question for you is what fears or doubts do you have when you first started something new?
That's the best question. I was afraid of failing and stepping outside my comfort zone. But I learned that growth happens when we are willing to try something new.
Thank you so much, Daxi. We also do have some heart emojis from Sylvia Arnold Morton and Connie Commodore. So thank you so much for the love emoji and the heart emojis. And there is more here. We also have Falak. She say, hello, ladies. Hi, Falak. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. And also from Juan Pat, she say, hi, Sandy and Daxi. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Falak says, you are a great inspiration. And Sylvia also says, watching live. Hi, Sandy and Daxi. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Falak. And thank you, Patsy, for watching and Connie. Okay, so just give me a sec here. Okay, so the next question for you is um, what surprised you most about yourself during this journey?
I discovered that I am more resilient and capable than I thought. Even challenges revealed strength, and I didn't know I had.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And the next question is what skills or personal qualities have you developed that you're most proud of today?
As of today, I am proud of my perseverance, willingness to learn, leadership skills, and ability to stay consistent despite of challenges.
Thank you so much. And I think we do have more comments here. So Falak, she says she's watching from Indiana. Thank you, Falak. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for that.
watching. And also Vismana says hello. So thank you, Vismana. Thank you for watching.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
your comment. Okay, so the next segment that we're gonna move on to is inspiration for the audience. So here's your first question. What would you say to someone who feels stuck but is afraid to make a change?
That's a good question. Start with one small step. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to courage to begin.
Thank you so much. That's a very good advice. So here are more emojis from Bismana. Thank you. Thank you for your emojis. Okay, so the next one is what advice would you give to women who are balancing family responsibilities while trying to pursue their own goals?
Give your grace and be patient with your journey. Small actions done consistently can create meaningful results over time.
Thank you so much, Taxi. Um, yeah, so we have a comment from Falak. She say, go fearless. Yes.
Over this.
Thank you, Falak. Thank you for the comment. Okay, so the next question is um, if you could go back and speak to your younger self, what would you tell her now that you know you have experienced all that you have experienced so far? What would you say to your younger self?
Well, believe in yourself more, trust in God's timing, and never be afraid to dream bigger.
Yes, thank you so much. So the next question is um, what legacy do you hope to leave for your children and the people around you?
I hope to leave a legacy of faith, resilience, kindness, and courage. I want my children to know that anything is possible with this determination and perseverance.
Thank you so much. Okay, so um, to conclude, I'm going to ask you, um, to finish with this question today. So, what is one message you would like everyone watching to remember after hearing your story? So, after all the things that you share, what is that message do you want them to remember?
Um, so, no matter where you come from or what challenges you have faced, your future is not defined by your circumstances. Keep believing, keep learning, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Thank you so much for watching and for also for Sandy for having me today.
Yes, thank you so much, Taxi. Thank you for your time, for sharing part of your journey and part of your experience and your story, behind why you decided, to start this entrepreneurship. So thank you, Daxi, for sharing your journey with us today. Your story reminds us that resilience isn't about never facing challenges. It's about continuing to move forward despite them. So, to everyone watching, we hope today's conversation encourage you to keep believing in your own journey, even when the path isn't always clear. You know, every story matters, every challenge teaches something, and every step forward counts. So, thank you again for joining us for another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. So, welcome back again tomorrow. We're going to have another guest and another story. So thank you everyone. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. And of course, thank you, Daxi, again for your time today with us today to share your
My
story.
pleasure, Sandy.
I think we do have, yeah. So another Bismana say hi. Thank you, Bismana.
Thank you.
So thank you. So that's it for today. So we'll see you again on another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. And thank you for watching.